So welcome again to Aki's tutorial. Here we'll be discussing about how you can create your own web crawler in Python. So basically web crawler होता क्या है? So a web crawler is something like जिससे आप किसी भी साइट का डेटा क्रॉल कर सके, मतलब a system that allows you to crawl data. For example किसी भी विकीपीडिया पेज पे जाके आप उसके पैराग्राफ्स या उसके डिस्क्रिप्शन, उसके लिंक्स या उसके हेडिंग को स्क्रैप कर सकते हैं एंड यू कैन गेट दोज डेटा and those HTML stuff onto your system. So that is what scraping is. So we'll be designing a basic model of a web scraper in Python. So let's just start it by importing requests. If you don't already have requests, then you can just run the command pip install requests to install it. Then we'll be importing bs4, which is for beautiful soup. Okay, so let's just write bs4. Oh, not s, it's supposed to be bs4. bs4, if you don't really have that also installed, then you can also install it through the same thing, pip install bs4. This is the library where all our scraping things happen. Beautiful soup, the spelling is wrong, I think. Yeah, it should be beaut. Okay, beautiful soup, that's done. Okay, so now since we are done with that, we can now move to the real code, where we'll be defining first the URL of the page. The URL of the page, the main thing. Then let's just keep it empty for now, and we'll just define a response over here. The response, which is basically the main thing. Okay, so now let's just, I do really need to get my keyboard checked, ज़रूरत तो पड़ेगी यार. Then यहाँ पे सिंपल हम लिख देंगे like something like requests dot context, क्योंकि हमारे को यहाँ पे context चाहिए. पर request dot get, और get करेंगे सबसे पहले URL को और उसके बाद हम उसका context लेंगे. So सबसे पहले URL को get कर लेते हैं. URL जो हमारा ऊपर वाला है उसको, UEK नहीं यार, URL. मेरे को ब्लाइंड कोडिंग की प्रैक्टिस करनी पड़ेगी, मेरे को अभी भी नहीं आता. ठीक है, चलो ब्लाइंड कोडिंग को छोड़ो. यहाँ पे सूप नाम का एक वेरिएबल बना देते हैं, वेयर बी विल बी स्क्रीपिंग रिस्पॉन्स डॉट कॉन्टेक्स्ट. अरे ये क्या कर रहा है? मैं ब्यूटीफुल सूप लाया. अभी रिस्पॉन्स भी इधर ले लेंगे. सही में यार, ये ब्लाइंड कोडिंग इतना हार्ड होता है. response dot context. Okay, so it is context. We've done with that, and as soon as you write it, we'll just write something like HTML parser. So when you are done with writing HTML parser, we can move on to the next thing. So inside that link, we'll be saving certain things, or we'll be defining certain things, I would say. So inside the links, we'll have all the links that are going to be scraped. So we'll just say soup.find all of the herf tag, herf related, because that is what comes under the anchor tag, so that all links will be saved into the links. So we'll just create a for loop so that we can get all the links. We'll just say for link in links print link. So it will just basically print all the links and get the herf of all those links. So this is where half of the code is completed. You can just run it too and get just the links, but in case if you want the headings also, then you can just continue with it. Soup.find all, just same as that, but in this one we are just going to get the heading 1, heading 2 and heading 3. It is like we cannot just define them as the parameters, we need to put them into a list. So let's just arrange them into list and put them inside the quotes. Okay, so when you're done with that, we can just define a heading for loop for headings. I'll just keep it headings and heading over here. For heading and headings, print heading, simple as that. For heading in headings, okay, headings, then that column thing, column, and then we'll just say print heading. This is how I'll just get all the headings that I want. And dot text, I want them into a text format. We don't want them to be like any kind of weird thing. So headings, why it is showing an error? Okay, there it gone. So now we'll just define the URL over here. I'll just keep it to www.google.com. And now if I run this, I'll see an output over here. And now let's just run this, and I have an error. I mean, this is content. Oh yep, it should be content, not context. It should be content of the it. And now I can run it again. Okay, so now let's just run it again. Why is it not giving any kind of things? Because it is an home page, like Google's home page doesn't have any URLs linked with it. So we'll just change it to something like for example Wikipedia or something like that. Just keep it anything, but be specific regarding your URLs. You cannot just put on the home page URLs. Like you can put something like YouTube/comedy or something like that, so that you can get some scraped data over there. स्क्रेप डेटा लाने के लिए स्पेसिफिक यूआरएल्स में जाना होगा, मतलब स्लैश के बाद वाली किसी पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक पे, देन ओनली यू कैन गेट यूआरएल्स, वरना सिर्फ हेडिंग मिल जाएगा. जस्ट लाइक दिस, विकीपीडिया द फ्री इंसाइक्लोपीडिया, बस हेडिंग मिला, कुछ नहीं मिला. नेक्स्ट स्लैश पाइथन, मेरे को लगता नहीं ज़्यादा कुछ होगा भी यहाँ पे, इसमें मेरे को लगता नहीं स्लैश पाइथन ये वेबसाइट है भी नहीं, मेरे को नहीं पता. आई एम जस्ट ट्राइंग दिस. But whenever you are doing this, be specific with the URLs that you are giving onto it. और page not found, ये page exist ही नहीं करता है. So that is what it is. You can just be like very much precise towards your links. You can just कोई भी रैंडम लिंक उठा सकते हो, जैसे कि YouTube की कोई भी एक वीडियो की लिंक ले लो, या किसी भी एक पर्टिकुलर कैटेगरी की लिंक ले लो, ऐसा कुछ भी कर सकते हो. So things are like that. So that's all of it.